So, welcome to another Learn Clojure video. So, in this video, in this video, we would like to see what are records and protocol. So Clojure came during the time of object-oriented languages were at the peak. Even now, they are at the peak. Just because something is at the peak doesn't mean that that is great or that is far more easier to code or something like that. But yeah, Clojure came during the time where oops is peak. I am a professional Ruby programmer. Java is still going on, and C++ is there, and all those stuff. And Python is still object-oriented programming language, even though even though lots of languages are bringing in functional stuff into them, they are still object-oriented. So Clojure does have some kind of way to store objects. So let me explain what object is, right? Okay. Let me why don't I launch my REPL? REPL. Start a REPL that's not in this project, and then let's go with Engine, and then uh, okay. So first, I didn't even start REPL. Okay, yeah, fine. So let me just put my terminal, right? Let me just put lean REPL, right? So this will start the ripple, right? So look, some people have asked, like, okay, look, why I'm just saying this again and again. Yeah, but it's just so that, uh, people will understand, like, even if they don't understand the first time when I say it, when I say it again and again, they might understand. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So now I just choose this connect to a running ripple not in this project, then engine, and I just copied this port number, this 54961 here, and I'll just do it. And another thing I just want to do that might annoy some people is, like, I want to increase my pointer size, right? Yeah, all this I should have done maybe before I even started this video, but yeah, why not? I'm a person who likes to go slow and what to say, and I'm a person who doesn't bother about much about comments that's been posted about my videos. So this is basically my learning, which I'm just sharing it outside. So that's it. Okay, so I think the ripple is there. So let's just try out something. 1 plus 1, and then yeah, it gives 2 and all those stuff. Okay, so now let me say what is objects. Okay, so a person. Okay, let's say, like, you just have a name. So Karthik, and then you just have a age or something like that, 40, right? Okay, so let's say if you just want to bundle this as a person. Okay, so maybe you might put something like this, like name, and then okay, gender male and all those stuff. Okay, so this is actually a record, right? Even though it's a map, it is also a record of something, right? So it records my name, my age, my gender, right? So that's how it is. And so this is what actually a record is, and this is, you can even say this is as an object. In fact, there is a thing called JSON, which means JavaScript object notation, right? Let me just search for it, and it is also nothing but key value pair, and we call that as object. Okay, yeah, let me go to Wikipedia because okay, so yeah, this is an object, right? So first name, last name is alive, and blah 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 blah, and all those stuff, right? So this is actually an object, and yeah, so a map is also an object. So this also looks something like a map. So what is JSON is kind of map in what to say, like, in Clojure. So object is nothing but collection of values and a identifier for those values. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so yeah, now let's see how to create objects in Clojure. Of course, it is a map, but you're just giving a name to a map in Clojure. That's what an object is. Okay, so yeah, let me just create a new file, right? So what should I name it? I'll just go by my book. Okay, so record.clj, right? So okay, just come over here and just, I think I need to, okay, record.clj, right? So I need to bring this over here and just think, okay, right? And okay, let's go to this thing called Zen mode. I press Command K and Z, maybe Control K and Z will in your system. Like if you're not using Mac, it'll go to the Zen mode, right? Okay, so what? Okay, so it is just grouping of what to say stuff, and you're just giving a name, and that's called as record. So nothing else, nothing more. That's it. Okay, so now, okay, I'm just copying and pasting, but it's better you just type it if you what to say like a learning closure, right? So now I'm just doing is I'm just putting a thing called def record. I think that's a function, and you'll just give name of the record. I'm just calling this record as car, and it has something like name and top speed. Okay, so let me just execute it. Okay, it just says user.car. Okay, user is the namespace. We will deal with namespace later, and while we are doing this Leningen projects, you will learn about, you will become more familiar about namespaces. So don't worry if you don't know what namespaces and what this user means and all those stuff. Okay, just remember about this car. Okay, so it has something like name and top speed, right? So now I'm just having a thing called what to say like Tata Nano. Okay, Tata Nano is a very famous small car which I even owned and I liked it very much. Okay, so uh, and what to say, it costs. They said okay, it'll cost very cheap, but yeah, like it didn't cost so cheap. But yeah, like it was a good car, right? It was a good small compact car which I used to yeah, which I used to learn to drive. Okay, so and yeah, so that's how it is. So it was just like this closure book. So that's the thing. So now, what I'm just doing is to this Tata Nano, I'm just passing. I don't know what this thing is called, arrow, or some people call it as two operator or something like that. And I just put car over here, right? And then I just put Tata Nano and 100. Looks like this whatever this Codium AI has read my book. Okay, so oh, okay, I've just put 120 over here, right? So okay, so let me also put 120 over here. So now I've just got an object. Okay, so user Tata Nano. Just don't worry about the user. Okay, so I've just got an object Tata Nano, and its name is nothing but Tata Nano, and its speed is top speed is nothing but 120, right? So let's look further, right? So okay, a record is almost nothing but map. I just said before, and you're just giving a name. This time you just gave a name called car. Okay, so maybe I think we can just put like type and then Tata Nano. I think you'll get it as car, right? So yeah, and okay, so it is just a map. So what I can just do is like okay, like I can just do something like okay, name and okay, right, name Tata Nano, right? And I just get the output, okay. And what I can just do is I can just do top speed and, and then Tata Nano, right? So yeah, I just get it. So it is just a map, and you are just giving a type to the map. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And record is nothing but a collection of values. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so nothing much in that. Okay, yeah, you can do all these stuff like okay, like get Tata Nano top speed and all those stuff, the very same stuff you can do it with map. And it is said that okay, I don't know, like I just watched in a video like okay, like what to say like like somehow records are a little bit more faster than map. I don't know, like I haven't done any profiling and all those stuff, but or speed testing or whatever it is. So but yeah, I've just heard, and that's how it is. And there is another thing like uh, there is oh sorry there is another thing like I can just put something like okay def uh, ambassador, right? And what I can just do is I can just put something like map. Okay, I'll just refer this. Okay, map car. Okay, let me just tell you the okay, like okay, so like name is ambassador, top speed is 150. I doubt so. Like it's 240, right? So 240. So somehow the AI is able to get this. Some I think it just read my book. I don't think anybody would have written about this ambassador car. Okay, so because this ambassador car is very much uh, Indian or something like that. Even though uh, the design and everything has been done in some other country, like it's very much an Indian car or something like that. We made it Indian. Okay, so just like chilies and tomatoes are Indian in India. Okay, so even though they are from the South Americas, right? So this is Ambassador. This is very much Indian. This has been used by our government and all those things. And still, even many people own it, even though it's kind of outdated, just for the nostalgia, right? So now I just have something, but I've just put something this map car. What does it mean? This means like, okay, look, these are all positional. Like the first thing should be name and second thing should be top speed. Okay, so but then what I can just do is okay, like I can just say something like okay, like what can I say? Okay, like Benz or something like that. Okay, there are a lot of Benz, but yeah, I'm just saying something like okay, I don't know the Benz varieties or something like that, or Tesla, right? Tesla, and then Model X, Model X. Let me just put its speed to like something like I don't know, like how fast it goes. Maybe even 300 kilometers an hour, right? So what I can just do is since I'm just saying it as a map, I can even switch this. Okay, so still works. Okay, so that's how it is. And now if I just say like okay, like oh okay, it's better to give it a small t, right? So okay, so yeah. So now I can just say like okay, Tesla and then uh, top speed or something like that. Oops, top speed. Let me just scroll this up. Mm, what happened, right? Yeah, and then I'm just cannot cast class. Okay, I don't know what happened over here, but let me just try with this ambassador. Okay, so now I can just say like okay, like ambassador top speed, and I'm not getting it. Okay, like let me just say like top speed ambassador, right? Okay, fine. Oh, sorry, I just switched the stuff. Okay, so yeah, and I can just say like okay, Tesla top speed, and I will still get it, right? So okay, so this is what happens if you just do this map arrow, right? You can switch places just because like you're even saying like, okay, this value belongs to this attribute and this value belongs to this attribute. So you can even switch places over here. So top speed becomes, you can give top speed at the front and over here, okay, like the name after that and all those things. But over here, it's always positional, right? So that's the thing. So this is what this map arrow and just this arrow differs. Okay, so that's how it is, right? Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video. Yeah, in next video we'll see how to use records with functions.